Hey beautiful people of the internet, let me share with you what I've been working on. I am going to share with you some of the Queen of Diamonds. I want you to know that the only reason I'm not finished with that quilt is not that I haven't been working with it, it's that I'm doing 2 of them. They gave you so much fabric, you could pretty much almost do 2.5 quilts or 3 quilts with the amount of fabric that Tula Pink Queen of Diamonds provided a lot of fabric. Let me show you the progress where I am with this. With these fabrics and with the extra leftover fabric, I ended up making this one. And these are the fabrics that were left over. This is how beautiful the box look. Now this one unfolded, but I just need to iron it. One of the things that I have been doing is when I work on one of the blocks, I literally set up 3 or 4 blocks to do, and then I take the paper off and I redo that same block with the leftover fabric. So let me share with you how far along I am on. I think I'm close to the 5th month, or doing the 5th month currently, but I also am probably like on the 3rd month or 4th month on the extra blocks that I'm doing. These are the ones from the pattern. And this is the one I made from the extra leftover fabric. And this is both of them together. This is the one from the pattern. It has all these little and this is the one that I created. I decided to put the elephants on one side and mind you, this is just with the leftover fabric and I still have tons. And those are the 2 together. So this is the one from the pattern, and I only have one because I haven't had a chance to make the next one. This one had such little pieces, so it took a while to make. But I have her, and I'm getting ready to start getting the fabric and cutting it and gluing it to the paper soon. So this is another one from the pattern. I haven't had a chance to make this one yet. I am in the process of it. So I have all the pieces already kind of cut and papered, and that's what my center looks like in comparative to this one. I did mine a little bit brighter with the leftover fabric, or with other fabric that I had. This one's completely done, but I need to make the pear, finish the pear. I also finished this one. Literally I just finished it a couple days ago. I still have the paper in it. I need to starch it and iron it, and then get these pieces to remake the next one. So this is the Tula Pink set, based on the instructions and the color. This is how far I am. Plus, I think I have this one. Based on the Tula Pink patterning system, I am on month 4, block 1. I need to do this one to be out of month 4. And on the extras, I'm on month 3. And I'll have this one done soon too. Month 3, block 3. Now this one, it's gonna take forever to make. I really do love this process. It's very kind of therapeutic, but it's so time consuming. And if I keep in mind, like when I'm watching TV, to have it in hand, it works. I also use like my little headlamps when I do this, but my headlamps were taken away from me. by family members and I couldn't find them. So it's real hard for me to work on these projects without having headlamps, so I had to order some. But yeah, things I can't do without, it's this sweet tray I bought at the Houston Quilt Show. I love this. It's made by this company. I'm not affiliated in any way. I love it. I also can't live without my needle beds. I made 2 of them where I could wrap the thread, and they have magnets so the needles sit within the magnets. I thread like 6 threads, like you see this. I also use this for binding. It looks like the thread is tangled, but it's not. My leather thimbles, my corset thimbles. I created these. I love this. I love the fact that the scissors are magnetized to the frame. It's a needle holder thing. I don't use it because I use this for my needles, and I also have this to hold my needles. It's just a wool ball that was a ring at one time. I never used it, but I do use the ball. And then all my little magnets go in here. I can't do without this when I'm working on this project. Trash bag. Love this little idea a friend gave to me years ago. Another thing that I can't live without in doing this project is having like the threads in here, some extra magnets in here, and when I get ready to do the patterns, for example, like this is all in here when I'm putting it together, and I print a picture of the pattern from the book and put it with my items, my little pieces I need to put together, and then I put it in the pocket and it's all in one spot. I tend to do 4 patterns in one shot, and I even have some extra pieces that I didn't use that I overmade that went to this block. So I'm gonna put it all in there, and then when I'm working on this, like this one, I will put all these pieces in here, and I could literally lay it down, or I could fold it somehow and we put it in here if I need to, or I could go ahead and put it in this big pocket. See, and I've printed a couple of the patterns, so like I have to remake this one. I have to remake this one for pattern for my quilt, my second quilt. It's not my favorite pattern. This took forever. I also have like my favorite needles. I really do recommend these needles from Lori Holt. Best needles ever. I think this is Bob's Donuts. I love these. Best thread ever for this kind of work. They want 16 to 20 inches per inch, and that's how I did that. Just to give me an idea that I am stitching right.